Come on, puppy.
Hey guys, Sean Rizzo with Kraken Motorsports here. We're going to talk today a little bit about our fleet cars that we do and how we take care of those customers and what kind of special challenges are required for fleet cars. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so Texas Industrial Security is one of our fleet companies. We take care of their fleet of 16 or 17 vehicles. Most of them are Subaru Crosstreks. They have a couple other things as well that we take care of for them. Different challenges with fleet cars. Obviously, you want to do all the normal maintenance on these cars just like you would any other car, but one of the things with these cars that normal cars don't do is this car will sit and idle for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 hours, however long they're on site. This thing's never shut off, like a police car, right? So heat is a big issue. So one of the things that we did is we switched all of these cars over to liquid moly. We went from a 0-weight oil to a 5-weight oil to give it a little bit more protection in the bearings. And the liquid moly Gen is one of the oils that we found dissipates heat better than any other oil. It sheds it really, really, really well. So we saw oil temperatures by making those two changes in these cars drop by 15-ish degrees per car, which is huge for oil temperature. The cooling system is also another area where these cars can be a problem. So one of the things that we did is we partnered with Datsun Tuning, our tuning partner, and these cars are open source tunable. So what we did is we went in to the tune and told the car, hey, just leave the fans on all the time. So the fans run constantly now. So if the car's even at idle, the fans will help draw that heat out and through the AC condenser, through the radiator, and keep this thing cooler. We also went to a water wetter in these vehicles as well. So those two things together lowered coolant temperatures by about 5 to 8 degrees. Again, doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a huge amount of change for these vehicles. So yeah, very different, but unique solutions for unique problems. That's what we do.
Is the water wetter like the thing on the STI?
No, it's a chemical. Water wetter is a chemical that we put into the, it's basically ethanol, right? Oh. It's essentially, it's a chemical that you put into the coolant to help it function better in high heat situations. So, yeah. We also changed a little bit of ducting in the front of the bumper to get more air through because the fans don't draw the same amount of air that the car gets when it's moving. So we did a little bit of ducting, a little bit of changing up there just to get more airflow through this thing. So, yeah, unique solutions for unique problems. But their goal for these cars, they came to me and said, hey, we've got this fleet. They are not nice to these cars. These guys beat them up. They spend their entire life in oil fields, natural gas fields, construction sites. So obviously they don't look super pretty, not like the security cars you see in like neighborhoods or at the mall, that sort of thing. These things get abused. They're off-road constantly. So suspension was a big deal. We upgraded the suspension on many of them to give them a little bit more durable suspension system. And so yeah, they require a lot of care. So they came to me and said, hey, we just need our fleet to last another 2 years. Here's all the cars. They had 2 or 3 that weren't running when they came to us. They had 2 or 3 that the suspensions were in really bad shape, ball joints literally about to fall out of the knuckles, things like that. So we assessed the entire fleet and said, hey, these are the things that we're going to have to do to get these things to last, to make them work. We came up with a plan, and over the last 6 months, we've got their entire fleet running. Everything's reliable. Everything's working the way that it should. All the suspensions are safe. Their security officers are over the moon with how these cars drive. They can take them on the highway and not have to worry about them vibrating themselves apart. And now we just need to maintain them so that they can get the lifespan out of them that they need, so that they can trade them in and get new cars and move on with our lives. So that's the goal, and that's what we've been doing with them, and it's been pretty successful. So. guys, so one of the other things that we did on these cars, I mentioned we upgraded the suspension. Now this particular vehicle had the OEM suspension replaced not too long ago, right before the car came to us. So we haven't done it on this particular one, but we upgrade the suspension with either aftermarket gas-charged monotube shocks, or on one of the cars we even did a little bit of a lift kit and went with an upgraded off-road shock for that car, because that particular vehicle is used in a lot of areas where extra travel and extra ground clearance is important. We also changed the intervals for maintenance on the diffs. Since these cars are used off-road, I know, and I don't want to offend any of the soft roaders out there, all my Mountain Roo guys, I love you. This is not meant as a dig on anybody, but the Crosstrek is not really an off-road vehicle, and most of them are not used in the off-road capacity like the guys at Mountain Roo and the soft roaders out there use them for. They're used in mud, dirt, sand, all of that sort of thing. They get them stuck on a regular basis. So the diffs are working a lot harder than these cars do driving on pavement and just being used as a normal commuter car. So we shortened the oil change intervals for both the front and rear differentials. We're running liquid moly gear oil in both the front and rear differentials as well to increase the lifespan of them and make them last the amount of time they need them to last to get their value out of these cars. So. All right, guys, so that's our fleet service here at Kraken Motorsports. If you have a fleet company or a fleet of cars that you need taken care of, please reach out to us. We're happy to take care of you any way that we can. I want to send a huge thanks out to Texas Industrial Security. If you have any security needs for your industrial sites, construction sites, anything of that sort, please reach out to them. They are a phenomenal company, and I love working with these guys. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.